It's a war for your life, sick of racer. When you raise like a savage, that's how you talk. If you feel me, this is real talk bars.
Hey everybody, it's Jessica Simpson.
This is Beyonce. This is Justin Timberlake.
Hey, this is Avril Lavigne. This is one from No Doubt.
Hi, this is Usher, and you're listening to
GSNJ Radio.
You're now tuned into the Voice of Reason here with your host, Pastor P.
It's your boy Mike J.
And it's your girl Lily Dane.
Yeah, so we back, man. We was away last week.
Yes.
We really didn't come in. We didn't have a show, based on the fact that a lot of people were on their celebration of the holidays. You know, so it's not on us though. So I just want y'all to know, because I faced a little bit of hell from a couple folks that was like, yo, why y'all not on the show? You know what I'm saying?
Maybe,
it was only Easter. Like,
Right.
somebody could have made it to the show regardless.
Right.
So, but I just wanted people to know, yo, we weren't here because it's a holiday to certain people.
Right.
And we're just going to leave it at that. You know what I'm saying?
But at
Respect
least we
what
know
other
people
go
are
through.
dedicated to
Huh?
listening. They were upset. At least we know. We take that as a compliment.
Yeah,
too.
we got some dedicated listeners, and they wanted to know why we weren't on the show. You know what I mean? I got a couple inboxes, so I just want to let y'all know. Look, we just respect other people when they want to celebrate the holiday, and we leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Mike?
All right, so we have the founder of Princess Purpose, Malika McMillan.
You always messing up.
I do.
He always messing up.
Shut up.
I was waiting for him to do it so I could burn him real quick. Burn him. Because we was just talking about this before the show started. I was waiting.
Right
Ooh,
before.
I was waiting.
So Malika, where did you get? Where did Princess Purpose come from? Like,
Yes.
what made you come up with the idea for it?
So Princess Purpose actually started, I used to make crochet dolls.
Okay.
And I created dolls that look like my daughter and for other girls that look like her.
Okay.
So for me, it was positive representation, but it was through yarn since it was crochet. So that formed the need for other girls to want to identify with themselves and produce self-love, self-worth, build up their self-esteem. So I kind of migrated that into what is now Princess Purpose, which are workshops based off of my creations of the dolls to instill self-love, self-esteem, self-worth in Black girls.
That's hot.
Okay.
That's hot. Like,
Thank you.
Explain to those who may not understand, because I feel like this is a movement for us as well.
Yes.
Explain to those who may not understand the importance of this movement.
So for me, it was more so I have daughters, and I wanted them to know who they are, know where they came from, be happy about the fact that they're Black and the fact that they are worthy. And to me, through the art of play, there weren't a lot of dolls on the shelves that looked like my daughter. So I wanted to create something or have her play with something that represented what she looked like, who she can aspire to be. And through that, a lot of parents were telling me, my daughter needs that too. My daughter doesn't feel as though she's worth it. My daughter doesn't feel as though her skin is beautiful. That led me to do like vision workshops for the mothers and daughters. That concept created the whole premise of Princess Purpose, which our mission is to instill self-love, self-worth, self-belief in our Black girls, to know that they can grow up and they can be who they want to be, who they aspire to be, and they don't have to look like what social media or TV portrays us as. We are only one shade, we're only one skill set, we're only one athletic field. We can be many things. So I just wanted to give that sense of pride to Black girls and create a platform for them to creatively express themselves.
And from my understanding, your dolls made Essence magazine.
Yes, they did. So my dolls were featured in the holiday edition online of Essence magazine. They were crochet dolls with the company MJ Crochet Couture, which is my crochet tag name.
Okay.
Oh, we got to make sure we put that out there
Yes,
too.
I'm not familiar with like crochet dolls. I don't really know what that exactly is. Like, I didn't even get a chance to see.
Oh, the dolls, yeah. So if you go on to social media, MJ Crochet Couture, my dolls, I crochet. So
Okay.
I don't know if any of you are familiar with
That's
like the stitch.
the
You know,
stick
you
and all
have
of
the
that?
yarn
Okay.
and the needle, and you like form it together. Normally, you'll see hats, scarves, baby
Okay,
booties. So I picked up a pattern to basically show me how to create a doll, which is a toy for my daughter to play with. So I crafted the yarn, stuffed it with fiber fill, put the eyes on it, the hair on it. I put natural hair because I wanted the doll to be represented in more than one hairstyle, because on the shelves in the stores you don't see that. And then the movement picked up.
Yeah.
A lot of people were like, I want one. So
This is definitely something important. I remember, I wish when I was a child there was a program like this, because where I grew up in a diverse type of situation, but it was still more of a majority of one kind. And I was always in class. I was always the dark one. Like that's how I was referred to. So I wish, it took a while to be comfortable. I love being chocolate. Let me tell you, I love being chocolate. But I wish there was something. So thank you for all the girls, that did not get to experience something like this. This is definitely something
because
that's
a lot of
needed
times
and important.
too, they feel ashamed to express who they are. Like you can pick 1 in 10 girls, and 5 of them will say, "Oh, I don't want to be this dark," or "I wish my hair was straighter." And that's something that we need to teach our girls. It's okay that you're a darker shade than your friend here, or it's okay that your hair has kinks and curls, because that's what makes you beautiful. And they need to start embracing that, and that'll lead to positive self-esteem in them, and they won't feel as bad growing up in the years, and they can express Black is beautiful.
What age group is this geared toward?
So our organization is from ages 6 to 16 years old.
Okay.
And I started it that young because I feel as though, like I said, my daughter's young, and I wanted her to start early on loving herself. And if she can have older mentors in the group that'll help share that self-love, then that's even better, you know?
So how does your experience of life coaching help you out with being able to mentor the young girls?
I think it's more so of just being able to understand, because this life coaching really is just understanding what the next person is going through and finding outlets and ways that you can help them navigate through life. So me noticing that there was a need for a strong sense of self-love in girls, I was able to relate to that with my own children to show them, like, okay, you can express yourself through this way. You can express yourself that way. You think that you're beautiful, draw it. Let me see what beautiful looks like. Okay, you don't need straight hair in your picture. Show me a picture of what you want to be when you grow up, because sometimes we can't verbally say it, but we can draw it out, and that's where the creative aspect of Princess Purpose came into, because a lot of people are afraid to express how they really feel. But if you have an outlet, you can act it out, you can sing it out, you can pray it out. There are many forms of us creating, expressing ourselves, and you can do it creatively.
So, and just to, give our listeners a better understanding, what are like some of the examples of the workshops or the programs, like anything in particular that, that the girls will learn or go through, partake in?
Okay, so our workshops are rolling out June 29th, and there are a series of 6 of them. So we have I See Me, which is a vision type of workshop, goal setting, vision, and the girls will do vision boards, and they can get up and talk about their vision boards. We have I'm Growing, which is a workshop to which we have an activity where the girls are learning to plant. And that plant, they're growing themselves. So they can talk about endeavors that they've been through, what they expect to go through in life. And we'll just like talk on the topic of self-growth, and that way is self-belief, and that you can do this. And the plant is just I guess give like an example of you start here and you can grow, and as the plant grows, you grow.
Oh, I like that.
Thank you.
So I'm assuming because this is such a deeper purpose and a deeper intent, there's a lot of personal experience that goes into, the structure of the programs and the workshops. And is there some textbook in there as well? Are there any, mentors that are psychology majors and things like that?
Yes, I'm glad you asked. Our board, we have a board of 12 members, educators, principals, social workers. So we're all coming together as one, and the resources that they can provide aid in how we're going to go through the workshops, what measurables, sustainable skills will build out of the girls through the workshops. What are we trying to instill in the girls, and did we actually succeed in that? So I'm glad the educators are on board with this as well.
That's really good. It's definitely important to have this type of program, but make sure that all bases are covered, because there's so many programs, and not taking away from anyone trying to make a difference, but there's so many programs where it's lacking, that completed foundation to make sure that they're hitting all those areas. So that's
right,
great.
you're absolutely
where you have all the educators.
Thank you.
Is this also to are there different chapters? Like, is it expanded or is it just one in general demographic for, like, let's say for someone that lives in Virginia, are they able to participate?
Right now, because we're early on, it's Philadelphia, Delaware County based. We will want to expand as we grow. So I'm not going to say no right now for Virginia, but right now we're Philadelphia, Delaware County. But yes, we do hope to grow.
Okay. Is it possible for other, other people that may want to try to bring this to their areas? Are they able to contact you to see if they can try to start something in their area?
Like a sister or
yeah.
collaboration or so. So that is something that I would love.
Okay.
And I'm not going to do it this year,
Yeah.
but next year I'm hoping to do something like that, to have a chapter in each city
Okay.
or so, where we can bring Princess Purpose to the lives of other Black girls who may need the services or may need the mentoring or empowerment workshops as well. So that is something that I really would like to look forward to doing, and hopefully I can be in contact with someone who can, show me in that direction of how to get something like that started. But for right now, we will travel to do our workshops
Okay.
for someone else's group.
Okay. Okay. That's
Now, would you like kind of do like a demographic for like maybe like Hispanic or something like that? Would you collaborate that with your organization?
Or
Like,
is it just for the Black?
would it just be for the Black culture?
So my response to that is we are empowerment of Black girls.
Okay.
If there are Hispanic girls or other girls of color that would like to come and participate in a workshop, they're more than welcome.
Okay.
But we have our workshops based on a Black culture, so we embrace Black art, Black literacy. We just promote like a Black cultural empowerment program. But other girls of color are welcome to attend.
Okay. That's good.
She ain't discriminating.
That's right.
Discrimination.
No
It's just a
discrimination.
good question, though. Yeah, he just wanted to know if other girls could get in and out.
Yes.
That was good.
So you have an event coming up on the 4th. Is that Saturday? That's
Yes.
This coming Saturday.
Yes.
Yes, we will be there. What can visitors expect at
I'm
this
so
event
excited.
coming?
I'm so excited. So Saturday is our official launch for
Okay.
Princess Purpose. And we have a fun-filled activity-based afternoon for everyone who's attending. We have workshops. We have motivational moments. We have raffles. We have membership tables. We have an art vendor coming out. We just want to give everybody a showcase of what we're about, what we plan to offer, our demographic that we plan to serve, and just answer any questions and hopefully open up enrollment that day so that we can take on members for our workshops.
Okay.
So please come out if you can, because we're looking
We'll
forward
be
to it.
there. We will definitely be there. And we will be promoting that definitely for the rest of the week.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry if you answered this question before when you were explaining about the membership and the enrollment. What's the time span for your workshop? So is it seasonal? Is it like, how does that work?
So our workshops will run from May through November of every year, with our annual end of the year banquet in December. The workshops are monthly. They are the last Saturday of every month, and we have enrollment where you must register. The workshops are free for members, but you must register so we can get an accurate count of who's attending each workshop. And the enrollment application will be online at our on our website, princesspurpose.org. Open enrollment will start actually tomorrow.
Okay. And is there like a little graduation at the end?
Yes, yes.
I just see a little Black girl magic graduation at the end.
We have to throw that in there. We have to throw that in there. Yes, so our end of the year banquet, which will be our award ceremony, and we will be recognizing the girls who have been with us through the programs. We'll keep a track of how many programs each girl has attended. They'll receive a certificate. They'll receive an award. We'll be recognized. That's just something that we want to give back to them.
Okay. I really like this. I
Thank
really wish
you.
this was something,
Thank you.
that was around when we were younger.
Aw.
I just see when I think of Tea Party, I just think of all the little girls coming.
Yes,
dressed like they're
and that was
having a tea
the
party.
intent of it. I'm like, I want something so that the little girls can come and they can feel pretty, and they can feel loved and they can celebrate their skin, and
Yeah.
just have fun and be around other girls who are like-minded and see other women who are like-minded trying to pour into them.
Yeah.
So
That is so
Thank you.
Y'all having a good time. And I'm sitting here saying,
It's
this
a
is so out of my
connection.
lane. Like,
It's
this
a connection.
You know what I mean? That's why we got Dane in here for reasons like
And because you
this,
got boys too. I mean, and your daughter's
we're
older.
doing it. Yeah, my daughter is
Like all the way out your lane.
all the way out my lane. Right.
This is definitely. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, no.
No. This is, this made the little girl in me smile when I found out about this program because it was definitely a challenge growing up. So this definitely made the little girl in me. I wish I had a little.
Yeah, and like you said,
Cocoa Puffs brain.
him grew up in a diverse neighborhood and atmosphere. So if you would have had someone else to show you too,
Yeah.
like you said, okay, I'm black. I may be one of the only black girls in this room, but I feel good about that.
Yeah.
And to be proud, you know.
I was always the dark one. I was like,
Aw.
I got into a lot of fights for that. Like, I ain't gonna be too many more of the dark ones.
I always be wanting to know though, like, what was the exact root? Like, what was the exact reason for why you really wanted to start this company though? It has to be something.
Well, that along with my daughter, it was more so for her because she would times come home and say, "Mom, I don't want my hair in a puff like this," or I want my hair to be blonde and long
So she
like
was always
Elsa.
feeling out
She
of
always
place?
felt like she was not good enough for me. Seeing that, she always wanted to look different than what she looked like, and I'm like, no, you're beautiful, you're black, you're a beautiful girl.
So she always was not comfortable in her skin type situation.
Right, and for her to be as young as she is, because she's only 6 years old, so I started seeing that pouring out more and more, and I wanted to do something to stop it. Like, and it's so much you can really say to a little girl to say, no, your hair is
so
fine.
basically you were saying you're a princess with a purpose.
Right.
In reality.
Right. In actuality, like, you are good enough. You are beautiful. You don't need blonde hair
So
to
that's how-
designate the fact that you're a girl. You don't need this. I want you to be happy within the skin that you're in. But it's hard because sometimes you look on social media, or you look on TV, or you look on the cartoons, and all you see is the
Is a
one
particular type.
Exactly, it's that one type, and it's like, okay, I don't look like that type, so what can I do to myself to make me look like that type?
So question, since you started it, have you seen a change in your daughter's attitude since you've been doing Princess Purpose? Like, have you speaking to her about this movement and talking to her about it? Have you seen it in her?
Yeah, so I've seen it in her when I started.
Around with your slogan. I like to call it a slogan.
A slogan. Oh, I like that.
Slogan.
I like that.
Y'all crazy. I'm just still trying to take all of this in. This is a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
Princess
Thank you.
Purpose.
We need more programs like this because
It's
the younger
necessary.
generation is definitely it's a challenge for them coming up. I
It's
thought it was hard
hard.
for us, but
It's hard for them.
It's definitely a challenge. There's so much that society is telling them what they should look like, what they should be, what's good enough, what's not good enough. So these programs like this is definitely necessary and definitely needed.
And it's good to help her stay rooted in reality based on the fact, like, sometimes if you move yourself into a nice neighborhood, you're not going to
Yeah.
see too many of her kind. So she's going to want to try to fit in with them regardless. But you got to
Right.
make her realize what her roots really
Exactly.
are. You know what I
The
mean? That's the hard
uniqueness.
part, 'cause
Exactly.
they get lost in their school and the people around them, that she wants to be like them and feel like them, because it's not a lot of her when she looks around. So
Right. So if we build that foundation early on, we
Yeah.
hope that it sticks with them so they don't try to manipulate themselves or change themselves as they grow
conform.
older.
Right.
That they're happy within the skin that they're in.
That's
Right.
yeah, because as I'm thinking about that, because it's like a lot of us we want to move into good neighborhoods to get away from things, but once we get to those neighborhoods, it ain't too many people that look like us.
Yeah.
Right.
And so you got to keep them grounded in the
Grounded.
reality of who they are. And-
Exactly.
Because when they walk out, the world sees them totally different.
Exactly,
Totally
exactly.
different.
They do. And you got to know that, you view yourself as this, but
Yeah.
the world does not view you as this. You see yourself as beautiful, and in order for you to maintain that beautiful mentality, because you can walk outside and they'll say, no, you're ugly. You have to, be instilled and believe that, no, I'm beautiful. I'm as beautiful as you are, or I can do anything that you can do. And maybe better,
Right.
but you're not going to tell me what I can't do just because I don't look like you.
Right. It's
And-
a good thing.
And that was definitely the word in service today. In my service today was you can't be worried about the perception of others, and don't get stuck on your perception of what you think their perception of you is.
Right, because it's a strong self-belief. You know you can do it, you go ahead and do it. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise.
I like this. I'm excited for Saturdays. Look, I'm gonna be all.
Yeah,
I wish I had a little tutu to wear.
I don't even know what to expect on Saturday. I'm still
It's going to be
wrapping
so much fun. My board members and we are so excited. We've been putting this together, and we're ready.
Yeah.
We
This
can't
is
wait to
gonna be-
share
the whole launch.
the whole
situation.
launch.
And this is a launch. That's gonna be a great thing. That it's your
We are
actual
so excited.
launch. I'm excited. Get to have a tea party. to go to my first tea party.
Oh, and it'll be
She
something
is
that
so
they'll
excited.
remember.
She
I'm
like a
so
little
happy
kid.
you're
She got the
excited.
giggles.
Like, I
She
get to
is-
go to
and
my
I look
first
at her, I
tea
can see
party.
it all in her face, like she blushes.
Oh,
You done brought the kid out of her.
and it's
in
a
the
memorable
show.
moment. Like, we live for this. Like,
Oh,
tea
Yeah.
my
party
God. You see,
time.
that's
Tea
why I'm-
party.
That's maybe why I'm out of the loop. I'm like, tea party? You serious?
Yes, a full-blown tea party.
I'm gonna be there. It's gonna be a little bit of girls running around the tea party.
Yep,
Pinky up.
that's right. That's right.
What is the age? Like, I still want to bring my daughter regardless, but what is,
Frank is 6 to 16 years old is the age demographic.
this is nice.
It is nice.
This is nice.
Thank
I'm
you.
just thinking about what you're doing. This is really nice. I'm stuck. See, I'm still stuck because I still can't get into this. Come on, Dane, help
Lord
me out. I'm gonna
Jesus.
carry the next one.
Lord. But it was definitely
Right,
a great
yeah.
interview. We will definitely. Can you give us your plugins though again?
Yes.
So then that way we're gonna make sure.
So Princess Purpose, we are online, princesspurpose.org. We're on Facebook at Princess Purpose. We're on Instagram at Princess Purpose. We're on Twitter at Princess Purpose. And for the crochet dials, we are at MJ Crochet Couture, CROCHET COUTURE. That's also on Facebook and Instagram.
And everyone listening, if you do, if you are in the area and you want to participate, you can get tickets for the Princess Purpose event on Eventbrite.
Yes.
They are available there. And how much do your dolls run?
The dials start at $125 and
Okay.
up because they're customized, they're
Yeah.
handmade, and you can pick your skin tone, you can pick your hairstyle.
Okay.
And I created.
And do any of your proceeds go toward Princess
10% of the
Purpose?
proceeds from MJ Crochet Couture go to Princess Purpose.
See, always just putting back in.
Have
Just
to.
always recycle.
Have
Just
to.
How
always
much? How much
recycle.
is it to get into the event, or did you have to register? Or?
So if you're interested in coming on Saturday to our tea party, you can go to Eventbrite, Princess Purpose. The tickets are $22.50. You will register, and we hope to see you there. The address of the event is at the Alex J. Dream Center. It's located at 2 East Baltimore Avenue, Clifton Heights, PA, 19018.
And we're gonna make sure that we post that address again.
From what time to what time?
It's
again?
from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay.
And also, it's because this is the major thing. Y'all got to remember, y'all listening, it's very hard when you're doing a nonprofit. So, what's
Yes.
the donation?
So the
Do you
donation.
have a site for donations for anybody that want to donate to this
Yes,
cause?
yes.
Because y'all got to realize how hard this is. We need y'all to help donate. And the Voice of Reason going to donate as well. So,
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, it is very hard for a nonprofit because we like to give all of our workshops for free just so that we can give back. So for donation purposes, you can please log on to www.princesspurpose.org and hit the donate button, and the proceeds will go towards Princess Purpose.
Awesome.
okay.
So thank you.
No
thank you.
cash yet?
No Cash App.
Okay.
It's
'Cause
PayPal.
you know everybody
and
running with
Cash
this cash.
I know,
So
I
Cash App
know.
or Venmo.
I know.
Too, right?
Yes, it is PayPal, and the PayPal is Princess Purpose, but you can click through the website to take you right to the PayPal to donate.
Okay.
Right.
Well, there you have it,
There
guys.
you have it. Every little bit counts.
Yes.
So
Yes,
I don't
it
care if it's
does.
$20. Donate something.
Thank you.
Amen.
It does.
Amen. Every little bit is.
And it goes towards a good cause. We're helping the girls.
Okay. Well, we had a good show.
Is there anything else?
Nope.
I think you hit everything on the nose.
Yes.
I think you hit everything.
We know how to rap.
And we definitely thank you for taking the time. We know you traveled. We thank
Yes.
you for
Thank you for
coming to spend a
having
little
me.
bit
I
of time with
appreciate
us.
it. I appreciate you.
So we definitely gonna make sure that we try to push this to as many people
Yeah.
as possible throughout this whole area, Delaware area. That's Delaware County. What area are we pushing for? Philadelphia, just Philadelphia area.
Delaware County. If people are willing to travel from Delaware, Jersey, we would love to have you.
Just in general.
Virginia, even if you want to travel from Virginia, we would love to have you.
Just period.
Just period.
Just
I'm out.
period.
Yeah.
And so this is you got 6 of these. You got 6.
The workshops?
6 workshops.
Yes.
Happening. So if you missed the first one,
Then
you
you
can
can-
definitely
Yes.
the second
catch
one.
the
Yes.
second one. So this isn't just a one-time thing. You know how people do a revival just once a year.
No, this is ongoing.
She got 6.
I got 6 of them coming for
Make
you.
one the next one.
That's
Make
right.
one of them. You know what I mean?
And they will be listed on the website, the workshops, and you'll be able to register right from there.
Well, there you have it. Princess Purpose. I was out of the loop a little bit. I'm sorry, everybody, because this just isn't my thing. It's a little girly, but I love the idea of it on
You
the
just
show.
wait
Thank
till
you.
Saturday.
That's right.
Saturday probably will take me by storm.
Yes, you're going to walk in, you're going to see the little girls,
Yeah, John.
the teacups, yes.
I might have to go home and tell my wife, we need another one.
I need a little princess.
I like little girls anyway.
And then
you know
she
what I
can
mean? They
come
probably
on the
gonna mount
Princess
me when I
Purpose.
see this thing.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
Now, Pig, you can go open Pandora's box and say that, Ty wants another one.
I know. That's what I'm saying. They get ready to get me caught in the matrix at the Princess Purpose.